remember the first day, came to work for 4 hours, and for the first time in many years, I went 4 hours without being depressed. So that was a really major change for me.
This is something I never did before. All I did was sit. I was a teacher some time ago, and then I got into the insurance industry. I sat behind a computer all day long, which is stressful. So this is the first time I ever tried anything like this, and I think it's a very uplifting experience just to work with nature, and because I've never had any interest in it really. So
in the city, it's so hard to find somewhere that's just quiet that you can even gather your own thoughts, let alone be with the plants and everything like that. I enjoy coming here, even though it's required, but it's definitely a peace of mind for me.
I'm Casey Asbury, Director of the Demonstration Gardens at UC Hastings. This is a legacy garden. It was established here in 2009. It was built out of the beautiful rooftop garden at the Shuyi Long Central YMCA, which is 2 blocks from here. And we moved the gardens here in the middle of winter. It took about a month. Off that rooftop, 10 stories up. We carried all of the mature trees, every single plant, grain of sand, piece of wood, everything off that rooftop, and brought it here with the idea that we would investigate what green means for the Tenderloin. Generally speaking, we have the most seniors, the most disabled people, the most people who speak a language other than English, the most veterans, the most formerly incarcerated people, all in 33 blocks. So we have 40,000 people in 33 blocks. You're going to get a lot of interaction, which is great potential. Figuring out how to, as the sign says, bloom where you are planted. That's been our process, to build upon the legacy that was begun with the people responding to the HIV/AIDS crisis in the very early days. During the early days of the pandemic, that's when it really grew with volunteerism, and so that spirit is here today, and that's what we try to keep alive in all that we do.
I got into a little bit of trouble and got ordered to come here, which actually was not necessarily a bad thing, but now it doesn't necessarily seem like I'm ordered to come here. I look forward to it every week. So. I mean, well, there's always, commotion, traffic, sirens, loud noises, all the drug dealing, the drugs that are going around here, the breaking of car windows and stuff like that. It's chaotic. It's, everybody's in their own mind frame. When you come here, you're with a group of people that all have the same thing going on at that moment in time. So it's unity, and then it's peaceful. You're working with plants that are quiet. It's tranquil. You learn how to take care of them and what they need, and it gives you a little bit more understanding of the world we live in. Something that my generation and everybody is getting less and less connected with and disconnected.
found out about the demonstration gardens through CSEP, which is a senior employment program, which is, I should say, subsidized by the federal government. And for people who are aging, as myself, garden provides a relaxing atmosphere. I try to always not be stressed because that's something that I don't want. So, but what I do there is I water the garden because keep the plants watered. We also plant other plants. We also work in the community. We work with the children. We teach them about plants and growing plants, and make them aware of the environment and how important it is for the world. As I used to always go to botanical gardens about twice a week here in San Francisco just to be around nature. And so by doing it, I think it keeps me motivated, keeps me active, keeps me moving. And we all need plants.
From what I'm seeing in the demonstration gardens where we've learned to garden on asphalt, we could actually create a garden district here. And I think by that level of transformation can be very powerful as a model for how the city sees itself, certainly how this neighborhood sees itself as a green district, as opposed to, you know, most people think of the Tenderloin as a really sad, miserable place, and it's actually not. If people walk out of the door feeling like, okay, I did something and I can do something and I'm going to take care of myself, you know, I'm valuable. I think that's a contribution. I believe that's happening. I see it. We could do a lot more to study it empirically, but as long as we can keep doing it, that matters the most to me, I think.